Today it was announced that on October 2nd, the High Court has scheduled a hearing following the requests of Ariane Valiaj to change the security measure from arrest in prison. In fact, a decision by the High Court was issued on July 8th, which kept the mayor of Tirana in prison. Decisions have also been made by the Court of First Instance, the GJKKO, Special Court Against Corruption and Organized Crime, and the GJKKO Appeal Court. All levels, therefore, from the first instance to the High Court, have kept Ariane Valiaj in prison. The decision is dated July 8, 2025. A hearing was held, the lawyers were heard, and the judicial panel made its decision. In fact, today we are 2 months later, and the next session will be held in October. What has changed from the situation in July, when the High Court did not release Ariane Valiaj from prison, that might lead to his release in October when the date has been set? The only change could be a swift dismissal by the City Council and the Council of Ministers. And then, after this dismissal, the High Court might have a precedent in case the court dates coincide with the dismissal issue. So, for there to be a new circumstance, which is that Ariane Valiaj is no longer mayor, and therefore cannot tamper with the evidence, he could be sent to house arrest. But if he continues to remain in office and does not resign, what is the reason and what has changed for the High Court to release or change the security measure for Mayor Valiaj? Because we are in the same situation only several months later, and there is no change in the facts, the evidence, or any mitigating circumstances for the mayor of Tirana. On the contrary, there's also a fraction file that clearly seems likely to worsen the position of Valiaj, his collaborators, and his family members.